Hello all, and welcome back to our channel, Seniors at Sea. We're here at the Margaritaville at Sea Islander Casino. We are here to kind of figure out this Players Club loyalty program that they just started, right, babe?
Absolutely.
We're excited to kind of share with y'all our experience and show you the complete casino, which has quite a variety of games and table games as well. We'll kind of walk through. Rick is actually walking through showing you all of the slot machines. There was quite a bit of those. And how does the program work with the slot machines, babe, as far as how much you put in and how many points you can get and such?
So as far as the how many points to earn comps, they do advertise it's the you get the most comps for your money. So the way they advertise is for every $5 you put into the machine, you get 1 point. That is on slot machines. On video poker, they charge, or it's $10. For every $10 you put in, you get 1 point. And on the table games such as craps and roulette and blackjack, it's all based on the way they rate you. The pit boss will see how much you're playing per hand, how long you've been there, and they'll rate you based on that.
Interesting. Now, our goal was to leave this cruise with a free cruise. We really focused on one of us, although both of us gambled. But our goal was to get one of us the free cruise. And we'll go over that toward the end to see how far we got and what we spent. And basically, as you can see, there are lots of games. I want to tell you, all of the chairs, everything was really nice and new feel, as far as, I don't know if it was new, but everything seemed to be new. And it is a non-smoking casino, which is a plus for us because we are non-smokers. Also, we did enjoy the fact that while you're actively gambling, you can get free drinks, whether it's Dr. Pepper, alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's one of the great things about Margaritaville. Similar to a couple of other cruise lines out there, but as long as you're actively gambling in the casino, they're giving you free drinks.
They were a little short-staffed, it seemed. It did take a while to get a drink. However, we enjoyed it and we didn't have any problems. We eventually got our drinks and we were fine. You did have to kind of seek them out because they were very busy. And of course, this is a port day, so you don't see anybody in here, but we thought it would be a great opportunity to get a very good, clean view of all of the slot machines and the table games. Now, from what we understand on the table games, let me see here. We have, we kind of looked up to see how many table games there was. And it looks like there's a blackjack, Queen of Hearts on all tables, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3 card poker, craps, and roulette. Now, just to let you know, the roulette, craps, 3 card poker, and Ultimate Texas Hold'em, they only have 1 table for each of those games. Now, you probably saw that there was a nice bar area. This leads you into the far side where they do karaoke and the sushi bar and all that fun stuff. But they did have a nice bar area if you like to sit at the bar and have a few cocktails at the same time. They don't have gambling at the bar, so I didn't see any games or anything there. So you would definitely be paying for those unless you have a drink package. But once again, very nice, clean, non-smoking. That part was really nice in my opinion.
The slot machines, it's a mix of older games and newer games. I would say probably more so the older games, but enough to keep you busy.
We actually focused on one game in particular, and it was what was it, babe?
It's I call it a hybrid game. It's called Casino Wizard. It's a table game, but electronically. So you have four games on it. It's Baccarat, it's slot or it's Baccarat, it's blackjack, roulette, and craps. So you could choose which game you would like to play.
There's my favorite game right there. But remember, more points when you're on the digital one, the video game.
You know, like I said earlier about the 5 points per dollar on slot machines, and $10 per point for video poker. For the hybrid game, like that Casino Wizard, as best I can tell, it was actually about $6.8 for every point that you earn.
Got all your table games here. There's your craps table. That's Rick's game. Now, mind you, we do have a very limited budget when we do our gambling, so just know that this is not something we lose sleep over. We have a very strict budget on what we anticipate to spend. We have always been responsible in that area. Definitely, if you're having any issues, definitely there's numbers you can call for Gamblers Anonymous or whatever, but we've been very responsible. I mean, we are retired, so we have to be responsible with our funds. And this is just to kind of go out there and have a good time, and at the same time, hopefully earn a good cruise. We did enjoy the Margaritaville. It was a nice cruise, wasn't it, babe?
Absolutely.
And even when the place is full, it really is enjoyable. It didn't seem too crowded or back-to-back people, and everybody was having a good time.
Here's the Casino Wizard game. There's three of them, but yeah, so you got a choice of four games there.
We sat there most of the time, didn't we?
Yeah. One of the good things is, you know, you kind of compare it to if you were to play blackjack or craps or even roulette. The table games is normally about $10 per minimum bet, while this one you can go down to I think it's down to 50 cents. So if you don't have a huge bankroll, at least you have an option.
Actually, believe it or not, it was down to 25 cents, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not positive, but I know it was pretty low. It may have been 50 cents. Yeah, because I have a little strategy I tried to play, and I think it did go down as low as 25 cents because I was enjoying just playing such a small amount, because when you do a strategy on a table, you can skip a turn if you need to, but if you do a strategy on one of these, you're definitely going to have to pay something or bet something, sorry.
This casino, it is cash only, so you got to put cash into the machine to play. They don't have the at the game itself to where you can actually put money onto your account or anything like that. It doesn't have that option. But one thing that we did find out is that if you go to the casino cashier's desk, you are able to charge up to $100 per room per night. They're going to give you $100 cash, charge it to your room, and now you have cash to play in the casino.
Now here's the ATM machines we discussed. I think it cost me like $8 for $400, so I didn't like that. And then they had some additional charge for $2 and something that they couldn't explain what it was. So I'm sure it has something to do with the ATM service fee. As you saw, the casino cashier. Also, this is where you get your bingo cards, so you can get them there as well. And then this is,
The casino host station there.
and that's where we met Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Yeah, and we'll go over that a little bit more here in a few moments. So now we're going to discuss how we set up and comped to this program. So we got a comped cruise. Babe, I'll let you discuss that.
So how we got the comped cruise? First of all, as you know, whenever you get a comped cruise or a free cruise, it's never really free. You are responsible for paying for the taxes, the port fees, gratuities, but you do get the base fare free. So anyway, as you're looking here, so we have a MGM and Royal Caribbean. They do have a status match program. So if you look at that, if you're Royal Caribbean Gold, it does status match over to MGM Sapphire. Now Angie and I happen to be Platinum, so if you look over to the Royal Caribbean tier Platinum, that does match over to the MGM Rewards Pearl status. And also if you happen to be Royal Caribbean Emerald, Diamond, Diamond Plus, or Pinnacle, that also gets you MGM Gold. So with that in mind, all we did to get this comp cruise was we did call MGM, tell them that, hey, we are Platinums for Royal Caribbean, and they status matched us the same day as MGM Pearl. So on the MGM app, within just a couple of minutes, it transferred over to MGM Pearl. And from that point, all we did was we ended up contacting Margaritaville at Sea, contact their casino host. We ended up getting Dean Vallejo, very nice, very awesome casino host. He helped us out quite a bit.
He was.
And all we did was like, hey, we just happen to be Pearl status with MGM Rewards, and they said, hey, is there anything that you can do for us? And my God, he set us up with a comped room. It ended up being a breezy balcony, so a balcony room. He also gave us premium internet for 2, and we also got express check-in. And all that we had to do was we ended up paying for port fees, taxes, gratuity, and we did have to pay for a $200 deposit to hold that, and that $200 deposit will be transferred over to casino credit. So we ended up choosing a 5-night cruise that left out of Tampa on their ship Islander, and that went to Key West and Cozumel. Anyway.
All right, so I'll just break down this really quick. This is our 5-day cruise, and it's 2 of us, of course. So the cabin fare was $1,031.67 per guest, and as you can see here at the bottom, we got that discounted. We did pay our taxes, fees, and port fees, and that was $140.15 per person. And then I think the gratuities are
$20 per person. That is for all rooms except for the suites. I think it goes up to 22. $20 per person for gratuities times 5, $100 a piece, $200 total for gratuities.
And basically, they went ahead and gave our $200 deposit back to us in casino play. So the total was $680.30 for both of us to go, but we got that $200 casino playback, so we ended up paying $480.30 for both of us to go on a 5-day cruise.
That's a heck of a deal.
That is definitely a heck of a deal. So we were definitely appreciative of that. Now, when we arrived in the room the very first day, we received a letter on the bed that introduced the manager of the casino, told us where it was on deck 2, midship, and also told us who we could meet when we got there. He had an assistant named Kenneth, which is who we met, and he was very pleasant to deal with. But I just want you to know that as soon as you walk into the casino, the host desk is on the right-hand side. Make sure that you bring your government issued ID. They will not see you without it, and so don't wait in that long line and get turned away. So make sure you bring that. Your room key is not your casino
Player's card.
Yeah. So you definitely are going to have to go to this host desk to get you a player card. That way that you can keep up with your points and all of your successes for the future if you were to get a cruise or anything like that. So definitely make sure you go and get that. You're not meeting anybody in particular. We went right after the embarkation or the muster station procedures, the good old-fashioned one. And once we were done, we went there, and believe me, we were the first or second person, but there was a line that quickly built up. So definitely want to get in there, get your card, bring your ID, all that fun stuff, and get ready to unwind and enjoy when you can get in there and start getting you some gambling going. So it was definitely a nice plus to see this letter there and an email address directly to them if needed. So we were very appreciative of that as well. So now we're going to get to what we really wanted to talk about, and that is the Players Club loyalty program that has just kicked off. I'm going to let Rick share a little bit about that, and that is the reason for the season. No, the reason that we're here. And
All right, so let's jump into this Players Club loyalty program. This is what they advertise on their website, and we're going to read this together. Easiest ever to qualify. Earn same day status when you sign up. So, the first day that you sign up, you get that loyalty card. That's the card you're going to use to put into the machine and start earning points. So from that very first point that you earn, you're starting to receive benefits. You're going to start receiving drinks at the machines that you like. Anyway, let's go with the next one. Easy breezy to earn. Move through 4 levels: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, faster than any other cruise line. And that is right. They got 4 different levels. This is probably the fastest that I've seen that you can start earning comps with low level play. All right, so let's go ahead and go down to the next one. Cocktails and cards. Sit down for big bets and get free boat drinks. So yeah, as long as you're playing in the casino, you're getting drinks. Next item is best in cruise comps on complimentary cruises, the best beverage program at sea, specialty dining, spa credits, and more. And then also giftable experiences, unique new tide rollers. Let roller players share free cruises with their benefits. Yeah, once you get up higher into the ranks, you're actually able to gift cruises to friends and family.
that sounds so unheard of.
It is. And industry-leading status match. All verified casino status, whether land-based or from another cruise line, is matched with an exclusive set of offers. And that's how we got ours. We ended up matching from our land-based to the sea-based and got this free cruise. So now let's go ahead and jump into the actual nitty-gritty, into the actual loyalty program itself, and look at the different tiers. All right, so now we're going to look at this chart here. If you look at the top line there, it says cumulative points needed. You've got 1,000, 7,500, and 15,000. Those are the number of points that you need to get silver, gold, and platinum status. Now the line right below that, points needed in a day. So you can actually earn status in one day if you're able to get a lower amount of points. So if you're able to get 400 points in a day, you can get silver status, or 3,000 points, you get gold, and 6,000 you can get platinum instead of 1,000, 7,500, 15,000. So let's kind of look at these benefits. When you're bronze, all it's really saying is that you're starting to be able to get reward points for free play, and that's really the only benefit that you get with it. But that's just starting up. Hey, but you're getting free drinks as well. We'll look at silver status. So we get a redeem point redemption for free play. You also get a free cruise at 400 points or 1,000. You also get comp drinks in the casino, free play offer, 1 free bingo session, exclusive casino promotional offers and events, and free fare for the third guest. So after our cruise, that's where we actually ended. I ended up getting about 500 and something points. That gave me silver status. Angie was just I think she had maybe about 100 and something points, so she remained at bronze. But let's look at the gold level, see what that you get. So you get everything as the silver gets, but then you start getting a free drink package, a complimentary specialty restaurant, VIP check-in and debarkation, a free birthday cruise, $100 free play in the arcade, onboard credits, shore excursion credit, spa credit, and then with the last one, platinum, you get everything as above, but you also get the VIP seating in the theater. And then this Tide Roller exclusive comps, I'm not exactly sure how to get that, but it looks like it's probably once you get platinum or even beyond that. And that's where you start earning cruises that you can actually gift to people. So there it is in a nutshell. You got the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum package. Like I said, we earned 400 points, and we end up. So I'm sure the big question is, so how much did we win, or how much do we lose to earn this free cruise? Well, to break it all down, after everything was done and said with, we ended up spending $352 out of pocket for this to get this free cruise. So like I said, the free cruise is the free fare. You do have to pay gratuities, port fees, taxes, but still you can't beat it. That's a heck of a deal. It's good up to a 7-day cruise, and we're looking forward to the next one.
And that was both of us gambling, so that was not just Rick getting his silver status with $352. That was actually both of us gambling. I'm almost there, so we just kind of stopped because we got what we wanted when we got there. So we understood the program. Now I will tell you, we got no certificates in the mail, we got no certificates through the email, and we got no certificates under our door that told us that we were silver and that we've got all of these benefits. So we called after the fact, or actually emailed our guy, and he just explained that when you're ready to take it, you just give him a call and set that up. So
yeah, and one thing I also want to share is, we talked to Dean Vallejo, our casino host, that we've been talking to him via email, and I did ask about the gold status, because that's where a lot of the big perks come in as well. But there's a lot of things that you're getting at gold status, which it's nice to always have that free drink package. That's awesome. But there are some things that are kind of vague. They didn't really say. They just said a complimentary specialty restaurant. And then the other thing was the where you got shore credit, onboard credit, and what else was it? There was another
spa
one.
credit.
Spa credit. We weren't sure on how much those were. And Dean said they were all three of those were $50 a piece. So not a whole lot, but at least it's something. and he says that you do get these benefits on every cruise. So nice touch. And even if you were to do that in a day, 3,000 points in a day, and if you were to do slots, that's $1,500. No, Mac, take $15,000 coin in. So it's a lot, but you do get those perks. They just started their loyalty program for that starts on August 1st, and it's good through July 31st. That's their that's the term as far as the program length, and then you get the credits from the time you get them all the way through the following year.
So now I'm going to go over the expenses we had for this trip, and we use an app called Tripwise, so I love that. And so basically it keeps up with each of our trips, and we just drop in all the numbers. Our cruise expense was $480.30 after they gave our $200 deposit back to us for casino funds. Our flight was $22.40 for both of us because we have a companion pass with Southwest. The parking spot is where we parked our car for the week, and it was $98.29. Of course, we ate out beforehand. Chick-fil-A, $15.63. Tip for the shuttle guy, $3. Lyft, $17.21. Lunch at the hotel was $52.01. ATM fees at the ship was a total of $10.50. And then, of course, we told you we gambled $352. The rest of it's up here at the top. Tips, $6.37 for like the airport guys and such. The airport food, $27.18. Bus to the airport was $20. So, and cruise beverages was $38.90. Now, that's $1,143.79. I don't know about you guys, but that is a good deal for two people. That's about $572 for each of us for 5 days. I would say that is a superb deal. So just keep in mind, these comp deals can be a good benefit. We enjoyed Margaritaville at the same time, and it was a cruise line that we had not been interested in before, so we're glad we tried it, and we're excited about it. So we hope that you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, please like and subscribe. And we would love any comments that we can possibly research for you at any time. We'll try to do our best in getting back to you as soon as possible. Enjoy, and until our next trip, we'll see you then.